What's up, YouTubers? Mr. Jumper back with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to make an asdf movie. If you don't know what that is, it's one of these.
I'm gonna do an internet! Well, I'm gonna do a book! Oh.
The Science Show!
Pianos! Whose idea was this?
This is a robbery.
Oh.
Hey, kid, you can't skate here!
You can't tell me what to do! I wanna be a...
Alright, now that you guys have seen what an asdf movie is, I could show you how to make it. And this part's pretty funny, so I'm going to let it finish, alright?
I wanna be a pie! Billy, no!
Alright, I laughed out loud the first time I saw that. So, let's get started. Now, a program that you will need is Adobe Flash CS5, CS3, or CS4. Or Macromedia 8, preferably. And that's pretty much all. You can download the trials for these, which are 30 days, or Google it and, cough, cough, I'm not saying anything. So let's just make a blank plate over here. I'm going to show you how to make a simple character, which is what you just saw in the film, video, whatever you guys want to call it. And I'm going to click over here to the fill color, the inside color of it. And then, this isn't really a tutorial, but, well, I guess it is. Alright, well, that's basically it. But I don't like the size of that circle, so I'm going to click Ctrl Z, which deletes what I just made. Undoes it, actually. And just go there. Let's make this guy's head, like so. I'm going to go to the line tool over here. And I'm just going to make his body, like the one that you just saw in the video. Alright, that's a good body. I think the body should be a little bit wider, so I'm going to delete Ctrl Z to move it. And that's better. I'm just going to close it up in the bottom here. Alright. So now let's make his face, and we could still use the oval tool for this. But the outline stroke, I'm just going to make it black, and also the fill color, I'm going to make it black. So I'll just make this guy's eye. I'm doing something horribly wrong right now, and that is I'm not changing anything. So I'm going to click this, and this is a layer. Layers are very important. Each body part should have its own layer, like the hands and the head, its own layer. So let's just make this one called the body, because I'm not going to be moving the character around at all. There you go. That says body right there. So that layer is all of this right now. So then I could click new layer over here, and then I could call this the eyes, and then we could go back to the over tool and just do what we were doing. Alright, his eyes are way too big in this one, so let's make it smaller. That's also too big. That's perfect. So then I'm going to click the selection tool, which is the black mouse over here. Just going to click it, and we're just going to move it over here. And I'm doing something wrong. Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Alright. Let's go back over here. Now you don't want to outside stroke, so we're just gonna click this one over here. That means that there's no outside little line like the ones that you guys are seeing right now. So that's good enough. That's a good eye. Let's click over here, and then I'm gonna go over here to edit. I'm gonna copy, and then paste in place. This is very good for making symmetrical objects like eyes or arms or ears, and I could just use the arrow keys to drag it after it's selected. And then there you go, it's selected. Now let's go down and click this again, new layer, and let's make a mouth. You just gotta double click it for it to show up. Mouth. And let's go back to the line tool and start this guy's mouth like this. There you go, that's a cool mouth. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the character making. Now let's animate the character. You're gonna have to go down to onion skin and make sure you have the correct one selected, because what onion skin does, I'll show you what it does. You just gotta select it, and if you press F7, it makes the object disappear. But there's still the outline of the object, or a faded version of it. So you know what to draw again, or somewhat close to it. And you can make the next frame. This frame by frame, so you gotta make very small adjustments for it to be very smooth. We're just gonna click the pencil tool. I want to slowly make him open his mouth. So that's the second frame. We're gonna click F7 again. Go back to the line tool. I'm just frame by frame. You could do this like every 5 or something frames, so it goes a lot slower. I'm just doing this to make it go by faster. Alright, I just made his mouth crooked, but that's not the problem. I highly suggest that you do this with the mouse, not a touchpad. I thought touchpad would be easier, but I guess not. F7, make his line over here again. And open up his mouth more. This is a really weird mouth. I'm sure a lot of you have better drawing ideas than me. We're just gonna make him happy. Alright. Alright, now it's done. We could scroll through to it and see him open his mouth like roar. Alright, now you guys see that? Let's turn off this onion skin. Now if we go slowly, bam, 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 bam. This is less than a second, so as you could assume that the talking will take a while, will like in the asdf movies. So this is very time consuming. So we could just go through like, oh, he's opened his mouth. Now you guys know how to animate stuff. What you could also do is grab this and select everything here. And then if we click F6, we could move him around. And sadly, I don't have everything selected. So let's go back to this. I still don't have everything selected. But F6. I'm not doing this right. F6 now. There you go. Now what this is doing, make sure you have the onion skin still selected. Now this is making frame after frame after frame. So now if we go through this all, he moves around at the last frame. Rar. Alright. Alright. Now that I've showed you guys how to animate a character, you could also, let's start a new project out and I'll show you guys how to make a walking person. That might help. New. Same thing. Okay. Now that we have this, I'm just going to delete this one. No, we don't need that. So let's make a stick person. This is very simple. Let's just use the pencil for the whole animation. So let's make his head first. That's horrible. Oh, that was a pretty good circle actually. It just autocorrects my things. And then I could do this. Make sure I still have onion skin selected. And then I can click F7 again. And I could slowly move this character to the right. Wow. Alright, that's cool. He changed his head to, that kind of thing. And this guy is kind of weird looking, but whatever, But you gotta make it very similar to the other one. And it has to be really close to one another. And then F7. Oh my god. I'm ashamed of myself right now. This is so bad drawing. Alright, F7. Now you can see what onion skin does basically. And that is that it leaves a little faded area of your last thing so that you have some idea of what you're trying to do. Now you may be asking, what if you want to make an environment in the back? Now you can do that by, again, clicking new layer and then whatever, clicking OK. And let's make a quick store. So we're gonna need our pencil tool. And let's make our stroke. That's good enough stroke. Make a circle in the bottom of the page. Now remember, people are not going to see the part that's out of the white, so you don't have to worry about it. Right now that, and now we're gonna click the paint bucket tool so we can paint the ground. And let's have the carpet be this color. There, that's the color of the carpet. Now let's make some shelves. Maybe it's a game store or something. So wait, I have a better idea. Let's use our line tool. That's gonna be really helpful. Go down like this. And then just bring it down like this. That's slightly even. And then we're just gonna make these shelf animation. Not animation drawing. Alright. Now let's just make some little games in here. And then let's just desperately try to make some letters over here. Alright, I promise you my handwriting in real life is not that bad. Um, let's go over here and let's just choose some random colors for these games. This one and this one can be this color. And when you're doing this, make sure that the object or like the shape is perfectly closed. Make sure there's no opening inside of it, otherwise it will not fill in the color. Let's go to red and select red. There you go, red. These two. Let's go to yellow. Bam, bam. Alright, Central Z. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna call that a different color because there's something funky going on over there. And let's just change this color to yellow. And let's just make the background color of the location that these games are in there. That's good enough. And let's make the wall a different color also, which would be... Also remember to make the box around the background. So let's use the pencil tool again. And remember, the thing won't render the outside area of this, so that's all good. There, that's a good color. Make sure you guys fill every little spot. Alright, now that it says games, we got a nice little store. Let's have a character in this store. But we don't want to have to draw all the whole environment over again, right? So we could just call this store, and we just click new layer. Now you just gotta draw your character in this one. Character. There you go. So now we can just start to draw a character, and it won't do anything different to the background. So let's just draw this guy. Let's just draw him in a game store. Let's see. Trying to make his legs here. Alright, that's good enough. Let's just draw some eyes for him. I'm not going to be so precise. You could zoom in and make it really precise. Here, I'll do it anyways. Zoom. Alright, that was just make his eyes. And that's kind of disturbing. You know, no, that looks cool. Whatever. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to just keep this demented smile on his face. Alright. I'm going to just go back to 100%, and there you go. And now we're going to call this character, and also do paint. Alright, red shirt, blue jeans. And there we have a person in the store. And now if you want to edit that person, you are going to have to draw him all over again. Unless you guys made more layers for him, like you made a separate layer for his head or his body or his legs. So this tutorial is over, and I don't want to make it too long, so make sure you guys subscribe and stuff. And if you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to read it. Messed up at the end. God damn it. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.